fouls this one off.
First pitch, 6-10.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball left outside.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hernandez onto the grass. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
The designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Now at the plate, Harold Castro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Nope.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. in there, and it's 0-1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hernandez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Here it comes. Count remains 2-2. Oh, and this one's dangerously up and in as he hits the deck here. It's ball 3 now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the 1st inning can reveal a lot.
3-2 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
Stepping in, Jordan Luplow, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Maben is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the 1st. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up in Cleveland, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one.
I think it is, though, Matt. And you got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. First pitch of the at-bat. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. Now the pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Perez goes to get it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start, where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. From the stretch. Santana leads off first with one away. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Step on the bag for one. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force it second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So a runner at first with two away, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Two out with the man at first.
Ball.
2-0 now. Hold strike on the change. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Swing hard liner to left center. And there's a base hit. The first one of the ball game for the Indians. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And he takes this one high, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Two and two. Here it is. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nico Goodrum. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Whoa, that's down.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Swing and a liner. Naquin patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Standing in, Jeimer Candelario, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Into the box, Victor Reyes. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harold.
Digging in now, Harold Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
From the stretch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. First and second now, one man out. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Heading out towards shallow right. Luplow will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that means Jonathan Schoop will get ready at the plate. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. The 0-1 offering, and it's fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tigers get just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Tigers lead it 1-0. At the plate, Roberto Perez. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late.
Perez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1.
1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Fouled off. Ready on 1-2.
2-2 count.
One out, nobody on. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Left side. Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
At the plate, Jordan Luplow, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Indians have leveled the score at 1 apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But thanks to this solo shot, the Tribe is back to tie things up. We played 3 full, all even now at 1-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready for another chance? Cameron Maben hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The pitch.
I got 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
A 3-0. He's in there for strike one.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Romine.
Next up for Detroit, Austin Romine. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. One and two to the Tigers catcher. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. This is foul right side. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 as the top speeds. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry. 5 pitches he can go to. Not looking good.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ramirez.
Popped him up. Scope is under it. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get
first
quick outs,
baseman.
right? How about that?
Taylor.
One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana.
Nope,
First
that's
pitch
it.
is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Pops this one up. Romine over to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ramirez.
So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess,
Now
but
batting,
that's a nice
center
job
fielder,
right there. Getting a
Tyler.
single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
So here's Tyler Naquin as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. At the plate, Nico Goodrum. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The shortstop, Nico.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Nope,
This one's
that's a ball.
outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. And it's fouled away.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Leading off the inning, your job is
Now
to
batting.
get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Santana will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Victor Reyes.
Ready once again, Victor Reyes. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Changeup
2-0.
stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
The 3-0.
Down to 3-1.
Full count now. 3-2. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Into the box now. Domingo Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball
The
game.
left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
There's a lot of moving parts in some
Now
guys'
batting.
swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Perez.
Digging in, Roberto Perez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Cesar Hernandez waits on deck. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the
Now
dugout
back,
and gives him a little
second
talk
baseman.
about shortening up and
Cesar
putting the ball in play.
Hernandez.
Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to
Okay,
collect
for
himself, I love the
The right
internal
fielder,
clock right there.
Jordan.
Didn't rush it, took the extra step,
Whoa.
gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
In now, Jordan Luplow. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Goodrum is there, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Your
Adam
attention,
Pletko
please.
takes over to start the
Now
6th
pitching
inning
for
on the
the
mound.
Number 42, Adam Pletko.
Now at the plate, Harold Castro. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Leading off for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
And this is not an
The first
easy
baseman.
play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Klepko has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Santana is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Jonathan Schoop.
Standing in, Jonathan Schoop. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Kyle Funkhauser enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Detroit, number 42, Kyle Funkhauser.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Matty, he checks every box.
Lindor.
Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
In there, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's kicked out.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Count still at 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. The count to Francisco Lindor.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now batting, Jose Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead. That one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day. Here's Carlos Santana now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Designated hitter, Ronnie Reyes.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. Last time through was a base hit. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Two out, nobody on. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
2-1 the count.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 2-1 Cleveland. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home.
That's the ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Austin Romine. He swings and grounds it to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
And he takes ball 1. No hits to this point. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Line to the right side. But a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2.
We got 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is in there. A called strike 3. One left for Detroit. Our score remains 2-1.
7th inning stretch.
Now in the box, Tyler Naquin. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
The center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. One and one, here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying
Now
for a
batting,
swing and miss
left
when you throw
fielder.
that pitch in a
Come and
2-strike
go.
count, but clearly he
Stand
wasn't looking
and
for
on.
it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
1-2, here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Roberto Perez.
Striding into the box, Roberto Perez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. In the air now, out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Adam Simber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 42, Adam Simber.
New inning set to get underway. Now to the plate, Jeimer Candelario. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Great situation right here, leading off the inning. You gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Reyes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
It's down 1-1.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Right side. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 2-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez.
For the Indians, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 1-2. Fly ball into straightaway left. Reyes comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
Striding in for the Indians, Jordan Luplow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Hey!
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even
Now
close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Lindor.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game.
Ball 2.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
He's set. Here's the 3-1.
3-2.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner,
Now
it's going to
batting,
be a tough
third
pitch to hit.
baseman.
That one was spot on,
Outstanding.
and he had no answer for it.
Ramirez.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Your
Brad
attention,
Hand
please.
comes on from the
Now
pen,
pitching
hoping to
for
finish
the
this one off here in the top of the
Number
ninth.
42, Brad Hand.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll be charged
The
with
first
trying to
baseman,
get on board, leading
Miguel
off the ninth.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for them.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
This is in the air to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Got him to go down after that one. It's 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Cameron Maben. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Indians have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Cleveland Indians rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Adam Pletko earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Brad Hand closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Tigers,